Okay, so that area down there is part of a TID district. So the vacant land that's around there, going from just east of Scheunemann's property, where the vacant land is there, south to the farmland, and then east all the way over to Eagle Drive, and then a little bit on the north side of Highway 60 is a TID district with the municipal complex land carved out of that. So there are some restrictions and some different guidelines that certain things have to be developed in that TID district. So it is a mixed use TID district. So there is residential and there is commercial. So yes, I feel very strongly that we need to get something going with that TID district and get something developing in there. So the housing part of it, which is on the south side of Spruce Street down to the backside of that farm field, that is what is slated for residential, and that is the land that I was referencing earlier with the next generation housing study, that we may be able to work something in there with more affordable homes. The other portions of it, yes, we need to look at getting a developer on board where we can develop some commercial property in there, whether it's if we can find somebody to put a nice restaurant in there, so be it. We just need to go out and find that person. Somebody's got to be willing to put the money up to do that, whether it be restaurant or office spaces. Strip malls are a little bit harder in today's day and age because you drive up and down Highway 60, whether it's Jackson, Slinger, Hartford, there's a lot of vacant space in strip malls. So we have to find something that will work in there, and it does need to be a top priority. In my mind, I am wide open as to what it could be on the commercial side, and I am definitely in favor of getting that housing going on the southern part of it.
Brian, thank you.
Brian, thank you. John Crockett.
I agree with Brian. Just to reiterate a little bit, when you get on the south side of Spruce Street, which is south of the community center, the community complex, that is going to be residential because it's buffered by residential on the far side of it, and it's going to be a perfect fix. The property on Highway 60, I believe, should be retail of some type, whether it's a restaurant or whether it's small stores. I am not looking for anything as far as industrial on that. It should be more of the retail. There's also a future, the property between the municipal center and Hanson Foods. Down there is a small parcel in there that could also be retail areas. So this entire area could be a retail strip. Again, the more modern part or the newer part of the Village of Jackson's retail, and leave the other pods with the historical.
John, thank you.
John, thank you.
Lucy Wells.
Okay, as they have both already said, it's a TID. It's a mixed for residential, commercial use. Like they said, the south part will probably be more looking into that next generation housing project, and then the smaller portion for commercial. I'd like to listen more to the residents. A lot of residents would like to see some sort of retail, some sort of restaurants to bring that to something that the people can use, not something that is going to sit there and they're not going to be able to use too. I like to see something that people can get use out of too. So making that a little bit more, like I said, the center of the town and more businesses there.
JC, thank you. Debbie Kurtz, you get to wrap up this particular question.
Well, I would like to see something good come out of it, that's for sure. But like I said before, I've been out of the loop here, and so I don't really know all the ins and outs, and I don't want to talk about something that I'm really unsure of. So,
John, you'll be